What up, 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 Crypto Warriors, it's Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Saturday, June 20th, 2020. There are many factors in money. What will hold its value the best? What is universally desired? What is easily divisible? What is easily transferred? What is easily verifiable? What has a uniform quality? What can stand up to the test of time? Does the rule of law give proper protection? What is universally accepted? Monetary policy. Sound money is far superior to government-created paper without inherent value. We're talking about government-created paper, i.e. the US dollar. The only thing that gives it value is the fact that men with guns back up the US dollar. Being a former Marine, I can state that. Currency is a service that allows people to trade a universal good for a specific product. The free enterprise system provides the best services. Sound money is a certificate of ownership of items of real value such as land, stock, bonds, commodities, precious metals, and Bitcoin. This is an older blog, I guess, or they need to be adding Bitcoin to that. So you're probably wondering, why the hell is Sarge going into this deep intro? I'm going to get into it in a quick second, and I'll show you why. Let's get into it. New York Feds, Bitcoin is just another fiat, claims sparks controversy. If you like what I'm doing here, if you like my videos, please remember to smash that like. Give me a thumbs up. Smash, 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 smash. Let's get into it some more. Economists with the New York Federal Reserve do not think Bitcoin is a new kind of money. Bitcoin, the decentralized, permissionless, trustless digital value system that an anonymous programmer created over a decade ago, is just another example of fiat money. Michael Lee and Antoine Martin in a Thursday blog post. Bitcoin may be money, but it is not a new type of money, they said. Dollar bills are fiat. Gigantic limestone wheels were once fiat, and Bitcoin is fiat as well, they said. Now, if you've been in the space for a day, you know that Bitcoin is not fiat. I don't even have to explain why. You know, just like my overwintered intro stated, what gives fiat its value, or what gives sound money its value. The fact that it has claims and ownership to precious metals and things of that nature, bonds, commodities, land, real assets. Bitcoin is considered a real asset. This is why we see the stock market going up, continuously going up, although we have basically a third of the economy not working, because the Federal Reserve is just printing a lot of currency. And where's the safest place to keep all that paper currency? The safest place to keep it is in real assets. This is why we see stock prices going up, just to set pretty much all-time new highs again, although the economy people aren't working. They wouldn't be coming out with this blog post if they didn't think that Bitcoin is a threat. They see that Bitcoin is a threat. If you hear any fireworks stuff in the background, that's just, it's the time of year it is out here in New York City, pretty much. Different neighborhoods just let off fireworks. So if you hear it in the background, I'm not going to close my window. It's too damn hot for that. But yes, back to what I'm saying. Bitcoin is a threat to the status quo. That status quo being the US dollar is the world reserve currency. They wouldn't have said anything like this. Like they tried to attack Bitcoin by saying that it's not legitimate in the past. They try to attack Bitcoin by saying that it's only used for illicit activities. They try to attack Bitcoin that only used on the dark web and things of that nature, right? Well, none of that worked. They're throwing this at it now, saying that, oh, it's just like fiat. So you don't need to use that money. You don't need to use that. You could just use our money. our quote unquote, not even money because it's currency, you could just use our currency because it's the same thing. It's not backed by anything, but we know that the proof of work is backed by physics. It's backed by energy. All right, it's backed by an algorithm, and they're just mad that their secret bank, which is a central bank, right, a private bank, which have secret members, they're the ones that control their currency, but no one controls Bitcoin. It's all done with math and physics, computer science. There is not a central entity backing Bitcoin per se. It's just on the internet and it just runs and it's just there. Their currency, on the other hand, they have secret meetings with a bunch of old dudes that no one knows who they are, and they decide on what to do next. They decide on printing more currency. They decide on interest rates. But Bitcoin already have that set in the algorithm. Bitcoin already have the interest rate set. Bitcoin already have the deflationary rate set in its algorithm. And that's it. They can't control it. And that's the point. They're just mad at that. All right. Their argument appeared to employ a definition of fiat money as being an intrinsically worthless object whose sole value derives from the bearer's belief he or she can use it for goods. So they're even saying that their fiat money, their own fiat money, has an intrinsically worthless object. Like it's worth nothing. And the fact that the governments or themselves, right, those private bankers themselves are the ones that give the US dollar its quote unquote value, that's why it has value. Okay, Bitcoin has value beyond that. It has value because yes, Bitcoiners, cryptocurrency users, we all say it has value, and we know that it has value because of the proof of work that it takes to produce one Bitcoin. The amount of work it takes for the Bitcoin network to keep going, to be the most unhackable computer network in the world. That takes work, and that's what gives it value as well. Now, Nick Carter is a writer, and he's saying that, let me see, Nick Carter said fiat currency such as dollar bills has value because the issuing authority says so, but that is not the case at all with Bitcoin. I don't know if their intent was to denigrate Bitcoin, but it comes off that way. And that's what they were doing. They're trying to bring it down, trying to say that, oh, you don't need to use that Bitcoin. That stuff, that shit has no value. You know, it's the same thing like our money, but our money is backed by the U.S. government. All right, our money is backed by the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy. Okay, so don't use that money over there, that currency, that Bitcoin. It has no value. But they're wrong. And of course, we see Bitcoin's number one troll came out and said he agrees with the Fed. Right? The number one troll for Bitcoin, Peter Schiff. It categorized it with fiat. In contrast to gold that has real value, it sees nothing new in Bitcoin, just in the way it's exchanged, as confidence in both traditional and crypto fiat is lost. Savers will return to gold. Well, my dear friend Peter, I don't think so. And I'm going to play this clip for you guys real quick from Twitter. This is from an interview from Swan Bitcoin. Check him out on YouTube, Swan Bitcoin. And it was an interview with Max Kaiser and Bitcoin Zay. But this is one of the interviewers, and I'm going to play what he says here.
The nature of it. Like, one of my biggest aha moments was when I was just writing things out and I was realizing it's like I never chose to use the dollar. You know, people around the world, they didn't choose to use their national currencies. They didn't choose central banks. They didn't choose any of the quantitative easing. You know, Bitcoin is a choice. You know, I choose to use Bitcoin every single day. I choose to hold it every single day. You know, whether you realize it or not, you're making a choice to either hold it or not to hold it. You know, if you've heard of Bitcoin, you're making a choice whether you realize it or not. And choice is power, and the ability to make a choice is powerful. And that's part of why I think Bitcoin is so incredible, because it gives you that power.
Couldn't have said it better myself. The fact that we choose to use Bitcoin, we choose to either hodl Bitcoin, we choose to use it as a medium of exchange. We choose that. We choose it as a store of value. We choose it with the US dollar, or if you're in another country, your currency. You didn't choose to use it. You were born into it and you were told to use it. But Bitcoin is a choice, and that within itself gives it value. The fact that you could choose to use a currency outside of the system. And that, my friends, is why Bitcoin is ultimately more valuable than any fiat currency. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, of course. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. As always, it's your boy, Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.